Well, we're very lucky tonight on Most Wanted, lucky to have you watching, and lucky that we've got a good man in the studio in the shape of Phil Collins. Imagine if we'd have got a horrible person in. It would have been a nightmare. It's been quite difficult to get to the end of the show tonight, but I hope you've enjoyed it at home. We've had a good time here, and that time I got a proper job, but we've had a good time. Time now, Mr. Phil Collins. I mean, it would have been much easier for him just to pop in here and say, yes, I've gone back to my roots with a new album, and, you know, it's really important to me, and then gone home. But he's played piano for you at home, he's spoken to you at home, he's going to play another song, he's had a terrible day all day, and now we're going to put him on the bingo wall of death. He's not doing another song? Oh, he's walked out, is he? Right, he's not doing another song, apparently, but he is doing the Bingo Wall of Death. And let's have a look at some of the questions Phil may well have to answer on tonight's Bingo Wall of Death. Will he make it? Stay tuned and find out. Yes, and don't phone, that is not a Phil Collins song, and it wasn't Phil.
In the air tonight!
OK, there's some of the questions. Phil, how do you think you're going to face up and shape up to the Bingo Wall of Death?
I'm going to do all right here, thank you very much, Ray.
And you promised to tell the whole truth, nothing but the truth?
Nothing but the truth, Ray.
Right, OK, time for balls up, Rob?
Yep, let's do the balls up.
OK, let's get the balls up. Yes, here we go. Yes, it's a cheap show. It's legs 11. Number 11. Phil, what sort of underwear do you wear?
Oh, yes, right. Well, I wear not boxers, what do you call them?
Y-fronts?
Yeah.
You don't wear Y-fronts.
Oh, that's what you call them, yeah.
What, those sort of white things with the white?
No, not little ones.
Sort of big ones.
Like nappies. Like nappies they are.
You wear nappies?
I wear nappies.
Like nappies?
Like nappies. They're absorbent, like nappies.
Poor old Phil, got a bit of a problem down there, have you?
Yeah.
OK, we know what sort of underwear. All those burning questions on tonight's show. Ready for another one?
Absolutely. Okay. Let's get off that one straight away.
Let's get off that one. Time to get the balls up, Rob. What was the other joke I kept using? Can't remember. Number 8. Don't be late. Doctor's at the gate. Name the worst song you've ever recorded.
I don't know. There's too many to mention.
Come on, Phil. There must be one that sticks in your mind there.
Well, actually, there was. I did an album with a group called Flaming Youth before Genesis, and that was littered with awful songs. I think probably there's a song called Neptune, which was about going to a bar and getting laced with something or other. I can't remember what it was now, but it's pretty awful. If anybody there with the Flaming Youth album, the 4 people that bought it, if you put it on, I'm sure you'll find it. It's pretty ropey.
Excellent. And in case English is not your first language, Phil did say going to a bar and getting laced, didn't you?
Laced? Yeah, like football.
Yeah.
Football. Not laced up. No, what I mean is, by being, what do you call it, spiked. When someone puts something in the drink.
Right. OK. Time to the balls up.
Yep.
Only 4 questions, Phil. Only 4. Then you can go home. Right.
19.
I'm 19. Ooh, you ask him, Rob. You ask him.
Have you had sex in a public place?
Thanks,
Mr.
Rob.
Collins.
Yes.
Well,
Rob reporting here.
yes, I have. Yes.
Oh, where?
Go for it, Rob. Go for it. Go on. I've been.
Where? It was in an allotment.
An allotment?
An allotment.
That's where you put vegetables and little flowers and things, isn't it? And
yeah.
Things,
well, and other things.
Other things, right. Yeah.
Potting shit.
But
Coffee,
it was an allotment in Hounslow.
Yes.
And it was with a young lady called Cheryl. When I was 14. And that is also actually the answer to something else.
To the, do you think cannabis should be legalised?
No, that one there, when did you lose your virginity? Well, that was scary because I was alone when I did that.
Well,
sorry.
So you were 14 when you did it for the first time?
Yeah, I was actually.
Well, a round of applause for that, eh? Well, marvellous. And I'll tell you what,
Because I thought about it before then, but what?
Did you? I'll tell you what, because Rob's investigated you. He's 25 and he's still on. Right, time for one last one. Balls up, come on. Here we go. It's lucky for some, unlucky for some, number 13. Would you sleep with someone for $1 million, Phil?
I'd sleep with someone for nothing. No, would I sleep with someone for $1 million? Another $1 million? Well, of course I would.
What do you need another $1 million
Yeah, what
for?
do I need another $1 million? Well, it's a very sort of it's a question which is on the lips of everybody, isn't it? Because of this
terrible film that was it?
I didn't see it. Indecent Proposal. I haven't
Indecent
seen
Proposal,
it yet.
yeah.
I haven't seen it.
Rubbish, really.
But they reckon, you know, it's a problem with women in the cinema, isn't it? They're sort of saying that.
Are they?
Yeah, women in the cinema, you know, actually exploiting the females and saying you can buy this person for $1 million.
Yeah.
So from that ethical point of view, I would disagree. But from a purely practical point of view, I would say probably I would. You know.
Thanks, Phil. Right, well, there we go. Anything that you would like to have answered now that you've got all of Europe listening? You never know.
Do you reach whilst in the toilet? Yes. Do you believe in life after death? No, probably. Do you think cannabis should be legalised? I don't think so. They get it when they want it anyway.
Yep.
If you weren't in show business, what would you do? I'd work for MTV.
Would you?
So that was a
Hey, boy,
very
anyway,
unfunny joke. Would you pose naked for money? No. No, I don't think even money would make me do that.
Why not?
Well,
Not-
I don't think anyone's really interested in me naked.
Well, we are, aren't we? We are. We'll give you a couple of quid.
Yeah. Well, the
No,
programme's
you-
over in a minute.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, no, you know, there's all of those. They're interesting questions.
Right, so, interesting interview then.
Very interesting one.
Thank you very much, Phil. Just to keep you entertained, good evening. We're almost at the end of the show now. Thank you very much for staying tuned this evening. Thank you for all your millions of faxes. I've had Phil Collins going through them while I've been on the air with you, but he seems to have skived off a bit, really, and not presented me with many. But we'll look at them all tomorrow, OK? There's millions of them, and I'll look at them all through tomorrow. Phil?
I've got to say a quick hello to Claudia. Claudia, hello, Claudia. You've been watching the show and you've been trying to trace me at my Beverly Hills mansion, which of course isn't a mansion and it isn't finished yet. I've yet to spend a night in it, but don't go looking for me there. Hello.
Thank you. And could you please get Phil Collins to say hello to Gemma and Scott? They're both very big fans of his, and ever since Scott played In the Air Tonight at the age of 4 on his toy drum set, accompanied by Gemma on vocals, it was alone, but not just as close to Phil's version. If possible, could you get it? Oh, yeah, it goes on forever.
Hello.
Gemma and Scott.
Hello, Gemma and Scott.
And everyone else who wrote in
Yeah,
and
everyone else.
asked for Phil to say hello.
Clive, there's Clive, there's everybody.
And a couple of thanks for the photos, by the way, of Phil in uncompromising positions.
Yes, I
excellent.
don't remember that lady at all.
No, well, she remembers you.
But there are so many, it's impossible to remember them all.
You're horrible, you are. I remember every single person I ever met.
Yes, I actually as well. So.
Yeah, of course you did. Phil,
Yes.
I'd like to say it's been a fantastic pleasure.
But?
But indeed it has. Thank you very much for coming in.
Oh, I've enjoyed it very much.
And sorry about all the mess you had in
All
the
right, I'll get rid of the dung off the boots.
No, don't. It's good luck, you know.
Is it? Oh, yeah, that's right. I'm going to give you some, aren't I?
See a dung today, pick it up all day long and bring you good luck. That's what my mum used to say, I think. Anyway, Phil Collins had a good time. I've had a good time. Hope you've had a good time at home. And I'll tell you someone else who was watching tonight who's had a very good time is Brian Adams. He was, in fact, watching. And he probably nicked a few of your piano solos for his next ballad. And he's watched and he's decided to come in tomorrow night on the strength of seeing you on tonight.
Really? Good old Brian.
Yeah.
Good old Brian. Good luck, Brian.
So he'll be here tomorrow night, and Phil won't, but it will all go wrong again anyway. So we hope you join us then, and thank you very much for watching tonight. And by the way, expect a phone call sometime tomorrow afternoon to tell you if you can come and see us on Saturday evening live here in the studio. Phil will be playing, of course, with a full live band. He doesn't know it yet, though.
No, I don't know it yet.
Thanks for your time. See you tomorrow. Stay safe wherever you are in Europe. Bye. Thanks, Phil.
See you. Yeah, thanks. Thank you very much, man. Thank you very much. Made an old pop star very happy. Thank you very much, my love. Thank you very much. I might have enough here.